Hi, my name is Jaclyn Yap and this is my simulation assessment for my Complete Personal Trainer certification. I have already created and reviewed the session plan for today, and prior to this I've also given my client a call to make sure that they will still be arriving this morning, as well as making sure that they are aware of the location we'll be meeting today. I have already prepared all the equipments we'll be using today, as well as checking in with all other personal trainers and gym staff that they will not be using the equipment at this specific time. I've also organized them in a specific manner so that if the session can run efficiently today. Prior to this, I've also checked all the equipments we'll be using and to make sure that they are safe to use this morning, as well as making sure that the training area we'll be using today have no other potential hazards and that the area is safe for training. And now I'll be meeting my client, Anna. Hi Anna, I'm Jaclyn. Today I'll be your personal trainer. How are you feeling today?
Good, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Before we get started, I'll get to know you a little bit better. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Do you have any current or previous medical conditions that might make it dangerous for you to participate in physical activity?
No.
Do you have type 1 or type 2 diabetes?
No.
Do you ever experience unexplained pains in your chest at rest or during physical activity or exercise?
No.
Do you have any diagnosed muscle, bone or joint problems that you have been told could be made worse by participating in physical activity or exercise?
No.
Are you currently taking any medications that could potentially hinder your training today?
No.
And lastly, do you have any specific reasons or fitness goals that you would like to achieve with me?
Yes, I was just hoping to get fitter, healthier and maybe gain some muscle mass as well.
Perfect, we can most definitely do that. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm pretty happy.
That's great. So today we'll be working through a series of cardiovascular exercises, some strength training exercises, and then some stretching after. So now let's get started. Now that we have gotten you properly warmed up, I would like to get started by performing a muscular endurance test. The muscular endurance test allows us to concentrate by 40 seconds on the road, so that we know that you're on track with your fitness goals. Now, the muscular endurance test That's no problem. I'll start by showing you and explaining and demonstrating the exercise to you, after which I will start timing you. Okay, perfect. Now, start by lying on your stomach onto the mat. Making sure that your elbows are underneath your shoulders. And once you are ready, raise your core, curl your toes up, and then push yourself up into a plank position. Like this. Making sure that you're not overarching your back, and making sure that your spine is neutral by looking straight ahead. After you're in this position, I will start timing you, and then once your form is compromised, I will stop timing you.
Okay.
Perfect. Get the timer ready. Okay, now that you lie on the ground, making sure that your elbows are directly under your shoulders. Raising your core, curl your toes up and push yourself into the plank position. That is brilliant. I'm timing you at the moment. Making sure that you look straight ahead. Remember to breathe. That is great. You're doing great. Your form is perfect. Make sure that you look straight ahead. Raise your core. Doing fantastic. Looking straight ahead, raising your core, breathe, remember to breathe. This exercise will help to strengthen your abdominal muscles. Oh, that was fantastic. You did 50 seconds. And according to your results, you are under the average category, and that is great. We will have something to work towards 4 to 6 weeks from now, and hopefully we'll move you into the strong category soon. How do you feel? knee push-ups, single arm row, as well as lunges. Now, the first exercise we'll be doing today is knee push-ups. Have you ever done push-ups before, Anna?
Yeah, just on the knees though.
Okay, that's what we'll be doing today. I'll start by explaining to you about the exercise and then demonstrating it to you. Now, knee push-ups are great because you work your shoulders major, which is here, and then you work your triceps as well as your anterior deltoid. This exercise also uses your elbow joint, and it's great in working your arm muscles as well as strengthening your core. Okay. Now, you start by doing the same thing as you would as your plank by lying on your stomach, making sure that your hand is underneath your shoulders, and then raising your core. You push yourself up on your knees, breathing in, and then breathing out as we go down. Breathing in, and then breathing out. You will perform this exercise for 10 reps, making sure that you feel it in your chest. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, let's get started. Like this. Yep, that is correct. Making sure that you brace your core before coming up. That is perfect. 1, 2, 3. Can you feel this exercise in your chest as well as your core?
Yeah.
That's great. Making sure you breathe in and then out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're doing great. And you're done. How do you feel?
Yeah, is that right?
Now, the progression for this exercise is we'll move on to going completely on your toes so that you feel the exercise more in your chest as it's holding up your weight. Now, we will move on to the next exercise, which is single arm row. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. The next exercise we'll be doing today is a single arm row. Have you ever done a single arm row before?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, that's right. I've got you a 4-kilo weight just to get you started and familiar with the exercise.
Sure.
But before I actually demonstrate the exercise, I'd just like to let you know that this is one of those exercises that uses multiple muscles as well. It uses your latissimus dorsi, your rhomboids, your traps, your biceps, as well as your posterior deltoid, and it uses your elbow joint. Now, this exercise starts by placing your knee on the bench,
Yeah.
one arm, the same arm on the bench, making sure your back is nice and straight. And then as you pull the weight up, you remember to breathe in and brace your core. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and out. Breathe in and out. It's imperative for you to squeeze your shoulder blades to really feel the exercise.
Okay.
And you will do 10 reps on each side.
Yep.
And then switch. Right.
So good.
Yep, that's good. Get back straight, squeeze, and down. Now you want to do a slight pause on the top to really feel the exercise. How do you feel?
Good.
Is the weight good enough?
Yeah.
4, great technique, perfect. 5, 4, 6, in the neutral spine. 7, 8, brace your core. 9, 10. That was perfect. How do you feel? We'll get you started on the other side. Okay. The final exercise we've been doing today is lunges. Now, have you ever done lunges before, Anna?
No. Sorry.
That's fine. We'll start off by doing some bodyweight lunges just to get you familiar and started on the exercise.
Okay.
Now, lunges is what we call a compound movement because it uses multiple muscles and joints. Now, it uses your quads, your hamstring, your glutes, as well as your calves in this exercise, as well as your hips, knees, and ankle joint. Now you start off by doing lunges by putting your hands on your hips, like this. Making sure that your back is straight. Take a big step forward, like that. Making sure that your hips and your ankles are aligned. And as you go down, you breathe in. Push your front heels foot forward as you come up and breathe out. Breathe in. Making sure that your knee and your ankle is aligned and that at no time is your ankle to go further forward than your toes. Going up.
Okay.
Down, going up. Now you will do 10 reps with each leg and then we'll switch. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Now you might want to take a slightly bigger stride. Yeah.
That better?
Stabilize yourself, keeping your back straight, brace your core and go down. Perfect. Keeping your leg aligned. Breathe in. Now. That's 3. How do you feel? Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Great. Doing great. 4. 5. Make sure you brace your core and breathe. 6, 7, 8, and 10. That was perfect. How do you feel?
Good.
Yeah. We'll get you to switch on the other leg and then we'll do 10 reps on that too.
Sure.
That's great. The next exercise I'll get you to do is high intensity interval training on this treadmill.
Okay.
Now, high intensity interval training is great in building your endurance as well as speed. The interval training we'll be doing today is 30 seconds running and then 1 minute walking. We'll do this for about 5 minutes. High intensity interval training will increase your heart rate, your oxygen demand, as well as your blood pressure. The primary fuel that uses this kind of training is glucose. Now, I'll start by showing you how to use this treadmill safely,
Okay.
and then I'll get you to jump on it. First, put both your legs on the side and clip this safety pin on safely onto your shirt. The safety pin will pull out when the speed is too fast or when you fall off. And then click on the start button. Slowly jump on. And you can use this speed button to increase your speed or decrease your speed at any time. There's also an incline button that will help increase the difficulty level, which you will not be using today. Once you're done, you just press the stop button and pull the safety pin off to put it back safely for the next person to use. All good?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now I'll get you to jump on it. We'll start with a nice and slow pace, just to get your heart rate up and your body warmed up. And after about a minute, I'll increase your speed so that you're running. How do you feel?
Good.
That's good. Okay, I will increase your speed now to a running pace. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Now when I do this, you would have to move your hands off into a running. You should feel it increasing, and we're doing 30 seconds. That's great. That's perfect. How's this pace for you?
Yes.
That's great. I need 10 more seconds. And we're moving into a walking pace. Now we walk for a minute.
Yep.
Now for this kind of exercise, especially on a treadmill, you should definitely feel it in your quadriceps. It's great for working the leg muscles. Now we walk here for about a minute. Lower your heart rate, making sure that you're ready to go to the next round. Okay, that's perfect. Now we are on to your final round. I'm going to click the button and then we'll start running again for approximately 30 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes.
Increasing. You're doing fantastic. That's great. Only 20 seconds more to go. Do you feel your heart rate increasing?
Yeah.
Only 5 more seconds. And we are down to a walking speed. How do you feel?
Really tired. That's good.
Now we walk for about a minute to cool you completely down,
Okay.
and then we'll move on to the next exercise.
Sure.
Stop. That's great. Okay, let's move on.
Great.
The next cardiovascular exercise I'll get you through is the cross train. Now we jump on this machine for about 20 minutes for some steady state cardio. Now this kind of workout is great because it's low impact and low intensity, so it can be done more frequently than high intensity interval training that we've just done before. I'll jump on it and demonstrate to you how to use this. First of all, place both of your feet firmly on the machine, on the paddles. Put both of your hands onto the cross trainer, and when you start paddling, the machine will automatically start. From here, you click the button quick start,
Yep.
and then you can start paddling, making sure that you brace your core the whole time. And you can use the levels to increase the difficulty and decrease the difficulty as well.
Okay.
There's also a timer for you to track how long you're going for, and in this case, we'll try to do about 20 minutes. And then as you strike, it's going to tell you how many calories you've burned and the strike per minute. Perfect. Now, I'll stop the machine and jump off so you can jump off. Okay, let's go.
So, press.
Yep,
Start
press the start button. Hold on tightly. Now because we are in the warm-up phase of this workout, so now we'll be going at a slower pace, but once we actually finish our warm-up in about a minute, I'll get you to go slightly faster.
Okay.
The primary view of steady-state cardio like this is actually your carbohydrates, your fat, as well as your protein. And because this kind of exercise is actually low intensity, you can actually perform it more frequently throughout the week.
So how often would I do it?
About 3 to 5 times a week if you would.
Yep.
Can you feel your heart rate increasing?
Yeah. It's good.
Okay, now that you're properly warmed up, I'm going to get you to go slightly faster. That's great. Perfect. Don't forget to brace your core as well and breathe. Doing fantastic. Do you feel like you can keep at this pace for about 20 minutes?
If I have to.
That's great. Perfect. Your heart rate should be increasing again. that core tight so it protects your lower back. Now that you've done 20 minutes, I'm going to get you to slightly slow down your pace as we move into a cool down. Perfect. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
That's great. And you stop. That's great. And you can see from the machine, you can see the calories you've burned and then how long you've worked out as well as your average drive.
Yep.
That's great. Now let's move on to innovative cardio.
Sounds good.
The next thing we're going to get you to do is innovative cardio, and innovative cardio I've chosen for you today is circuit training. Have you ever done circuit training before, Anna?
Yeah, just a little bit.
That's perfect. Now, the circuit training I'm going to get you to do is 3 minutes of 4 different exercises I've chosen for you, which is full body. And the first exercise is 10 burpees, 10 reps of burpees. Second is your 10 reps of squats, followed by 10 reps of ab bites and 10 reps of knee-ups. You're going to do as many rounds as possible in 3 minutes.
Okay.
I'm going to, first of all, explain to you the exercises and then demonstrate to you. Circuit training is great for, just building endurance as well as speed. And the primary fuel we'll be using during this kind of exercises is your glucose.
Okay.
You will also definitely expect an increase of heart rate as well as your oxygen demand. Now, the first exercise I'll be showing you today is your burpees. First of all, you start by planting both hands on the mat.
Yeah.
Pushing your legs out in one sweep motion like that. Making sure you keep your core tight. And when you're in this position, jump back in, push up like that. Repeat this for 10 reps. Okay. And the next exercise is a squat. Making sure both your legs are hip width apart, slightly pointed outward.
Yep.
Raise your core. Making sure you go down in a controlled motion, and then up. Down, and then up. Breathing in and breathing out. Making sure you keep your core tight, it's very important. And we'll do that for 10 reps as well. And the next exercise is an ab bite. Start by laying on the mat, on your back. Both your feet up. This position, planting your hands on each side of your face. And we're going to a crunch position, keeping that abdominal muscles tight. And we'll start by extending one leg up, moving your entire elbow to the side.
Yeah.
And then next, doing it in a slow and controlled manner. You do this for 10 reps, and then move on to your knee-ups. Knee-ups, you start by planting one of your leg up onto the bench, pushing through the heels of your front leg. And in one motion, planting your entire leg up, raising your knee, and down, up, and down. You do it for 10 reps each leg, and then we'll switch. Now, Anna, are you ready to get started? Remember the 4 exercises we meant to do?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I've got my timer on, and let's go. 10 burpees. That's 1. Remember to keep your core tight when you're doing this. 3. Doing great. 4. This exercise is great in rapidly increasing your heart rate. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's move on to your squat.
Yeah.
Keep width apart. Yeah, that's great. Toes slightly pointed outwards. Perfect. Up. Making sure you're pushing through your heels. Keeping your core tight. Very important. Breathe in and out. In and out. core is tight, and do it in a controlled manner. 9, 10. Perfect. Move on to the knee-ups. 10 reps each leg. It's very important to push through the heel of your front foot. Yep. It might help to balance your body if you put both your hands on your hips. 4, 5, only 1 minute to go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and switch. Keep your core tight. That's great. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now 10 reps of burpees. Go. Great. 30 more seconds to go. Keep your core tight, don't forget. 2. Come on. Only 20 more seconds to go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and perfect. 3 minutes. How do you feel? That's great. Now you get a bit of a break. Now we're going to move on to stretching. Ready? Let's go. I'm going to move us through 2 different stretches today, and it should stretch out the muscles that we've used for our exercises today. The first stretch I'm going to do is for our lower body. It's for your quads. You start by holding on to a support, so it balances out. Pick your right foot up with your right hand, holding your leg up like this, and pushing your foot into your glute. And then you should feel a nice stretch in your quadriceps in the exercises we did today, which is lunges and squats, and this should give it a nice stretch.
Okay.
Now we'll hold in this position for about 20 to 30 seconds, and then we'll switch sides. Okay. It's great. Do you feel it in your quads? Yep. It's great. We'll hold for about 20 seconds. Doing great. It's very important to stretch because the exercises we did today going to cause it to be a bit tight tomorrow. It's perfect. Now the next leg. Yep. Pushing into the glutes. The next stretch I'm going to show you today is a stretch for your upper body, which is for your pectorals area, because some of the exercises we did today, such as push-ups, burpees, and plank, are going to cause it to be quite tight. So you start by interlacing both of your hand behind, like that.
Yep.
And then what you're going to do is push your chest out, and you should feel a nice stretch in your chest, and hold in this position for about 20 to 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yep.
Like that?
Yep, that's perfect. Can you feel it in your chest area? That's right. Just need to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Doing fantastic. It's great. Keep pushing it out for the stretch. And we are done. How do you feel?
Really good.
That's great. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I can't wait to see you again.
No, thank you. Thanks for having me.
A client with high blood pressure would require medical clearance from a GP before starting any training program. However, people with high blood pressure generally are recommended to lead an active lifestyle, as regular exercises will help to improve in lowering your blood pressure as well as regulating your blood pressure in the long run. It is recommended for a client with hyperpressure to have a training program that includes both cardiovascular exercises as well as strength training, as this would be best in improving your general well-being. Some of the exercises to avoid when you have hyperpressure would include any high intensity or high impact exercises that may cause your heart rate to change or increase rapidly. We should also avoid any heavy weightlifting or any exercises of an isometric nature, as this might help to increase your blood pressure. Sudden bursts of any intense exertion, such as burpees, which requires a rapid change of motion, should also be avoided from our training today. Some of the modifications from today's program would include seated row instead of a single arm row, because this allows the client to be in a more comfortable position instead of holding the weight for an extended period of time unnecessarily. Apart from that, instead of a body weight push-up, I would also do a wall push-up, which allows us to work the same muscles, but it decreases the load and the intensity. For cardio, I would also only focus on moderate to low intensity instead of the high intensity interval training that we did today. There are multiple reasons that could cause a client to have lower back pain, include poor posture, incorrect technique, or any previous muscle sprains or injuries. We should definitely avoid any activities of movement that would only aggravate the lower back pain for a client. A client with lower back pain should also work on strengthening the abdominal muscles as well as frequent stretching of the lower back. Some of the exercises that should be avoided would include any exercises that put a lot of strain on your upper back, such as barbell squats, toe touches, or any high impact exercises such as running that may aggravate your lower back pain if executed with improper form. Some of the modification we can do to today's training would include wall sits or fit ball squats instead of full range squats or lunges, as it will help to elevate some of the pressure of your lower back. And instead of ab bikes, we can also do fit ball sit-ups, which would also work the same muscles in your abdominals, but would also elevate some of the pressure of your lower back as well. A client with knee injury can be caused by a variety of reasons. The best way is to gauge a good understanding of the nature of my client's injuries as well as the type of exercises that aggravate it. Some of the most common knee injuries include ligament, tendon, and cartilage tears, and patellofemoral pain syndrome. Depending on the severity of the knee injury, again, it's very important to get clearance from either a doctor or an AHP like a physiotherapist before programming the training. Some of the exercises that we might avoid for a client with knee injury would include deep squats, lunges, or full range squats, which could potentially place a lot of stress on the knees. High impact exercises such as running or other plyometric exercises such as burpees or box jumps should also be avoided. Based on the training today, we might modify some of the exercises such as the squats and lunges to a chair or bench squats to limit the range of movement and to avoid further aggravating the injury. It's also very important to foam roll and stretch out the legs after training.